Good morning, everyone. Okay, you can put people in time for different plans. Okay. If there's anyone like they can just can they just confirm that if I'm going live because I never did that and uh, please confirm if I'm visible and uh, audible as well. Like I know that I started the live a bit early than what I scheduled, but I thought that okay, I was not aware of the technicalities much. So hmm. Also let me know if the audio is not fine. I can just wear headphones or something. So CBSE Class 10th. This video is for CBSE Class 10th, right? Bonjour, Mannat. Good to see you in the live stream. So this live stream is just for clearing the doubts, right? Whichever doubt you may have or whichever concept you feel that needs to be discussed. Like I'm here up to like 11:30 or so. So you guys can start discussing. Okay, there are three people. There's this number three near the icon, so I'm assuming there are three people in the live stream. Okay. Mm. You guys may start asking your doubts. You want explanation for any of your topic, or you want a question to be solved, or uh, you want to get your answers checked. Anything is fine for this live stream. There's no restriction of that sort. So please proceed. Or should I start topic by topic, like a very brief thingy, like a brief intro sort of all the tenses in one shot? Okay, can we please practice dialogue rearranging? Samriti, there will be a video posted for dialogue rearranging where I'll create a question where we have three characters. Because this time in the sample paper, we have the question with three characters, right? So 10 to 11 dialogues and three characters. I'll try to post it maximum by 11:30 or 12 a.m. tonight itself. Because I have a few coaching for one of my competitive exams, so I'll be returning home a bit late. Can you explain all the tenses in one shot? Okay, very quickly. Let me just explain all the tenses. Let me just see what all tenses are there, and just let me know if any tenses are missing from what I'm saying. First, we have, okay, I won't be going in very depth, but a very brief thing it's going to be, right? So first we have futu prosh. Futu prosh is what your near future. Near future, something that is about to happen. The formation is subject pronoun or the subject plus alle present tense conjugation plus the infinitive of the verb. What's the infinitive of the verb? Infinitive of the verb is the unconjugated form of the verb that you get in the bracket, right? That's the infinitive. So after that, what's the usage? I have told you it's for something that is going to happen, right? Like when you translate it also, alle plus verb, it translates to going to something, the action, right? Indicator. How to identify if you need to use futu plus? There will be indicator. Very easy. It's one of the easiest tenses. Dans une dans quelques minutes, dans un moment. Like there's a time indicator that okay, this thing is about to happen probably in an hour or in a few minutes or in a few moments. So for that you are using your futu plus. Then we have futu sample. Futu sample is your again corresponding to simple future of English. So not as close as futu plus. Okay, maybe tomorrow. Dama. Wait, after this, can we do that? Rapid test, Samiti, I'm not sure. Shaurya, I'm coming to your question. Just let's quickly revise tenses once. Uh, just give me like in 5 minutes, I'll discuss everything. So, future sample, simple future, indicator, dama, or l'année prochaine, le mois prochain, la semaine prochaine, any time indicator which is like far enough, not as close as future proche. And two more instances of future sample is one with future anterior and number two with C clause. C plus present is uh, either future or imperative. You have the subject before the blank, future sample. You don't have the subject before the blank, imperative. Future sample done. Future anterior, okay. Two events in the future, the one preceding the other one, that will take your future anterior, right? That will take your future anterior and indicators ko, deka, usito ko, loska, and with future sample, you have your future anterior formation subject plus um, auxiliary verb in future sample plus the past participle followed by the subject verb agreement. Subject verb agreement, I hope you are aware of what is it. If you want to know about that, you may add in the chat. Otherwise, it's fine. I'm assuming that most of you are aware when and where we are putting subject verb agreement. Right. Future tenses, three are there. Fine. Then we have passive composer. I can talk about passive composer is your past tense one time event in the past because continuous action ke liye you're using your imperfect, right? So one time event in the past you're using your passive composite formation, very easy, subject plus avoir, present tense conjugation or ether present tense conjugation. For ether we know the verbs Dr. Mrs. Van der Tramp and all the pronominal verbs. Transitive, intransitive, I'm not sure if it's there in the syllabus because sometimes we tend to use some avoir verbs intransitively and then their auxiliary verbs becomes ether, right? So you may revise this concept as well, transitive, intransitive. And past participle formation, all the category of verbs have their own past participle formation and there are many exceptions as well. So exceptions, please take a look at that. Past composite with ether, I have discussed most of the ones which are there in CBSE curriculum. Okay. So you can check out that video. It's like it's video some in 20s or something. Like I uploaded 5 years back. Anyways, Passe Composé done. Passe Restaurant is not in syllabus, but it has occurred 1 to 2 times in the exam. There has been 1 to 2 occurrences. Passe Restaurant recent past, something that has just happened, right? Something that has just happened. Il y a 5 minutes, il y a quelques moments indicators, subject plus venir present tense conjugation plus the plus infinitive of the verb. Past pluska parfait, the past counterpart of future anterior. Okay, pluska parfait, two actions in the past, the one preceding the other one, pluska parfait. Formation, subject plus imperfect conjugation of auxiliary verb plus the past participle, followed by subject verb agreement if applicable. Now, many a times it may happen that okay, indicators call oscar usito ka dega plus past composite or imperfect. Imperfect is when the action is continuous, and past composite is when there's one time event which is already finished. So many a times pluska parfait with that past composite can be there, pluska parfait with imperfect can be there, and past composite with imperfect can also be there if those actions are took place at the same time in the uh, past and the one action didn't complete. For that, we are using imperfect. What else? What else? Past infinitive. Okay, past infinitive also is not mentioned in the syllabus, but sometimes it comes in exams. So past infinitive, indicator, après or avoir, followed by a blank. That's all. Formation, après, avoir, or être, auxiliary verb in infinitive. That's why it's called past infinitive passe, right? I wanted to ask how hard will the okay. I'll coming to your question, Akshat, as well. Shaurya, just give me like 2 more minutes and then okay, yeah. So what I was discussing, Yuska parfait, infinitive passe. So yeah, it's so infinitive of the verb plus past infinitive, sorry, past participle and अभी मैं production में बात हुई so past infinitive I have discussed infinitive of the auxiliary verb plus past participle, fine. After past what verbs are there, what tenses are more like are left to be discussed? Present conditional, okay. Present conditional to add politeness to your speech. Formation, it takes stem from future sample and ending from imperfect. So it's like a combination of the two. and you're using it to add politeness. S'il vous plaît, s'il te plaît, add indicators. There's a subject, a restaurant setting, cafe setting. You are going to a shop. Okay. Yes, so yeah, I am coming to your question, chess amplified as well. What were we discussing? Which tense? Which tense were we discussing? Come on. Oh, présent conditionnel. Huh. Présent conditionnel, next occurrence will be with the C clause. Past infinitive has been discussed. Pluska parfait has been discussed. C plus imparfait is present conditional, so that's the other occurrence of it. Imparfait continuous action in the past, right? Or an ongoing habit. Pondamonophones, autrefois, talking about some hobbies of the childhood or maybe some continuous action in the past. We are using an imperfect conjugation. Take the stem from nu after removing ons from the present tense conjugation and add the endings ais, ait, ions, iz, aient. Right. These are the same endings for your present conditional as well. Present conditional, unconditional passe, not in syllabus, but the formation you must know because C plus clause can be there, right? So C plus pluska is passive conditional formation, present conditional of the auxiliary verb plus the past participle followed by the subject verb agreement if required. After that, what all tenses are left to be discussed? Or have I discussed all the tenses? Then I can just quickly go to the remaining doubts. I'll give, okay, I'll look into it. Passé, récent, discuss. Guys, tell me the tense which is left to be discussed because tenses are taking way too many time and then I have to go to the next doubts as well. Pluska parfait done. Subjunctive is a separate question, not gonna discuss it now. Uh, I guess we are done with the tenses. Or if you are left with one or two, I can just talk about it later. You guys can remind me which tense is not being discussed, has not been discussed. After this topic, can we do rapid test? Will be a bit tough because the schedule for tomorrow and today is very hectic. Present progressive we don't have in syllabus. Uh, like we do have present, okay, we do have a something called present continuous, which is not really required, but sometimes imperative. Thank you, Manat. I'll do that. So, okay, there's something called present continuous, but what do we do here is we are not really conjugating in a different form. Like it's a rather an expression with ether, or rather, right? Ether, or rather, and then the action. So that's present continuous thing, right? Okay, I'll coming to the this imperative and all in a order of the comments which are there. Okay, I hope this doubt is clear. After this, okay. Je demande à mon ami. Oh God, what's this? What's this? Okay. Je demande à mon ami qui attends-tu? इसमें past या फिर present में आंसर लिखना है. See, Shaurya, the scenario is tense change na CBSE curriculum में such है नहीं. So there are instances where tense changes occur from moving from one speech to another. CBSE curriculum needs not to worry about that. Present tense में आएगा. Je demande à mon ami qui attends-tu? So qui il attend? Okay. Inversion will be reversed. Subject will change. Hello, I want to ask how hard will the comprehension in both? The difficulty level must be in lines with the sample paper question only, right? There will be a graph or a picture and then a passage and then questions worth 10 marks, right? Shouldn't be that tough. If you are able to do your sample papers well, you are good to go in comprehension. And of course, in my comprehension video, I've discussed a few tips as well, how to do it. I uploaded it last year. Do check that out. That will be helpful. Coming to all these doubts, hello. Coming to all these doubts, first covering the ones that we had before. Here I wanted to ask with the comprehension. Okay, hi, so will the comprehension be difficult? Okay, answered. Past infinitive. Affinitive passe has been discussed, Opuluska parfait discussed, passe discussed. Bro, please give an example of comprehension question. I can't give an example of comprehension question, though I have uploaded two practice questions in the revision playlist. You can check that out. I took the questions, I took the passage from G. Moje, which is the class 11 and 12 textbook. I wanted to ask her how hard will be. Okay, bro. Please give her. So, what is the formation of present progressive discussed? Present progressive, I'm not really aware of, but I told about the expression with être, which is for present continuous. I hope you mean the same thing. Imperative. Okay. Imperative, two indicators, subject not there, exclamation mark, C plus present, no subject, imperative. To give orders, to give advice. Conjugated with only tu, nu, and who. Majority of the verbs similar to their present tense conjugation. 5 to 6 exceptions are there. And for EI ending verbs, we are removing the S with tu. So there are a few nitty-gritties that needs to be there. You can check that out in my imperative video. Yes, Akshat. Ether or other plus verb. That's the thing. Ether is conjugated, and then we have the action in infinitive. Give some comprehension questions. I'm afraid I might not be able to do. Please go to the sample paper questions. Comprehension, you may go up to like 7 8 years. As many sample papers you are finding on CBSE site. Practice them. And like recently, I got to know that through some viewer that there's this thing called compartment paper as well. So compartment paper questions also you can practice पूरा same pattern है, right? तो और extra questions हो जाएगा. Uh, please give a example. What is the imperative? But please give some. Could you give an example of two-wheeler question with we, or no? With we or no? Two-wheeler cash. Okay, okay. See, okay. For example, we, je suis Indien. Yes, I am Indian. Question: when you have reply with we or no, preferably go for esker interrogation. Esker tu es Indien. Okay. If the reply starts with C, it means the person is replying with a yes, but the question was in negative. So, est-ce que tu n'es pas indien? So, C, je suis indien. I hope this is clear. Bhaiya, how to answer répondez aux questions? From where should we? Répondez question is which question? Répondez au négatif. Could you please clarify this? I mean, great. That would be great if you give some clarity on this one. The dialogue on order. Okay, now the dialogue on order. If you have seen last year's 2023's actual paper, this was the question that tricked everyone, right? So many doubts appear that is there only one sequence possible? No. If the question is such, there are multiple sequences possible, and you are going to get marks for any logical sequence. And I have already discussed about how the marking is to be done. You have identified the correct beginning and the correct end. You are getting 1 mark. You have misplaced two dialogues simultaneously, but they had to be together, so half to 1 mark can be deducted. You are missing a dialogue, half mark to be deducted. So there are some nitty-gritties to be uh, taken care of when it comes to le dialogue on order. Samrat, hello. Samriti, ella racconte un'histoire qui da shurir o l'alba. Okay. Um, ella racconte, she narrated a story which dash. Qui font rire aux larmes. Nah. Present tense, probably not. I might go for empathy in this one. Okay. I might go for empathy. This one, Samarat Joshi, what's your gender? Identify myself as a male. Pronounce he, him. Akshat Verma message retracted. Akshat Verma, sorry, typing the message. No issues. Lolo, hi. Ashishti Balivada. Really sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Can you explain how to use Keski? Okay. Keski, when the verb is acting as a subject. I think I've explained the Keski usage in this one. Oh, sorry, that's Kieska. Oh God, I get so confused. See, Srishti, it has to be either Kieski or Ki. Oh God, this is so confusing. Kieska. Okay, three possibilities. qu'est-ce que, both way ka, then qui est-ce que, right? Where the subject acts as where the verb acts as a subject, and qui est-ce qui is for whom. Qu'est-ce qui isn't really there. So qui est-ce qui, any question can be there, no? Where like you wanna say qui va, like c'est lui qui dash dash dash, like it is him who did this or who said this. Then you can say that who said this, qui est-ce qui a dit, right? Or qui est-ce qui a fait, depends on the reply, right? I hope this is clear. Can you please share some indicative words which show which tends to be used? Indicators, Lolo, please watch my indicators video. I have just uploaded it. Pankaj Kumar Singh, ciao. Not sure what you are trying to say. Deepa Vahani, can we study our culture? Yeah, I mean, there's no harm in that. If you have the Ontoshun workbook, you can go from there as well. But Deepa, since you are going for Together with is a completely different publication altogether. So make sure that the content of Together with is coherent with the this book, Ontoshun, because Ontoshun workbook, of course, same title and content is pretty much the same. Ontoshun workbook has much more comprehensive questions, right? Chirag, Nirmal Kumar, message retracted, dipti, message retracted. Samriti. Ela racconte un'histoire qui nous... The answer is a fay. I wanted to. Okay, did you? Okay, let me just read this once again. She narrated a story which made us laugh. Fine. Passive composite works are fay. Right. Laughing may not be a continuous event indeed. So Afe seems good. Akshat Varma, el bien de telephone. Okay, I is the preposition dash a me. Mais lui, il doit téléphoner dash. Do we put Ocean in the second Ocean? Because we have this R thing, because in the first one, CL vient the téléphoner à leurs amis, LEURS, mais lui, MAIS होगा, mais lui, il doit téléphoner, अब देखिए, A plus les contraction AUX हो गया ना, so il doit téléphoner au sien. I know I is not there in the question, but you have to add it from your own end. Ils ont écrit des lettres à leurs parents. क्या करना है इस क्वेश्चन? अच्छा, pronom personnel में है. Ils ont écrit des lettres à leurs parents. Um, ils les leur ont écrit. Seems good to go. Des lettres and à leurs parents, COI, leur. For example, la peinture est belle. What is to be done for okay, wait, let me just see what you want to say. Acha, okay. Qu'est-ce qui est belle? Okay, la peinture est belle. For la peinture est belle, you may even form qui est belle. That also works, right? Or interrogation is also possible. Est-ce que cette peinture est belle or something of that sort? Multiple answers possible for a reply like this. Can you solve this pronoun personnel solved? We have to change into negation into la question only when there is C, right? Of course. When you have a C in the reply, you are forming the question in negative. Which letter topics are top 5? Lolo, I'm really sorry. I am not going to comment on that because there are 8 chapters. You should be able to uh, do this in you should be aware of the central theme of all the 8 chapters, and 3 letters can come from any of the 3 chapters. Okay, so I'm not going to comment on top 5. Srishti Valivada, message retracted. Okay, Hashir H. Hey, I have a doubt. How do I do pronoun in imperative sentences? Donnez-moi de l'argent. I have to replace de l'argent with the no en, but okay, ठीक है. De l'argent, so you can go for en here, right? En, the pronoun, Yeah, you are going for en only, right? So donner moi, then or has to be there now. In affirmative imperative, or comes after the verb, right? That's the only scenario where pronouns come after the verb. So here it will be donner moi, m apostrophe en. Okay, I repeat, donner moi, m apostrophe en. Arjun, will the French paper be lenient or strict? If you're talking about the checking, uh, okay, yeah, correction by the paper. See, the marking scheme isn't that strict now. Like in places, it's been written that minor in like writing section, minor grammatical errors can be overlooked. I mean, if minor errors can be overlooked, I don't think that it's strict, right? Can you upload some important questions from Ontotion workbook in PDF format? That will be great help. Samiti Ontotion workbook is too comprehensive. Like for a single chapter, there are like 20, 30 plus questions, and many of them may not be directly from the book as well. So I don't know how will I share the PDF. Plus, sharing PDF as it is for other publication and or writer maybe consider the malpractice as well if we see in these cyber laws and I don't know. So I may not be able to do. Samriddhi read, sir, but why is the answer afe and not avon fe? Oh, wait, let me go back to the question. Because we are using the verb for yun istuar, right? Yun istuar. Unistar is corresponding to third person singular. That's why we are using our fair, not our. Our can anyways not come because there's no nu here. Oh, anyways, verb cannot be here because, sorry, the subject cannot be here before the blank because we have key. Manna Chapra message retracted. Akshat. Bro, thank you so much. These compartment papers are of the same level and published by NCRT, so a good source. Yes, yes. I mean, I also got to know through some viewer only who told me to solve compartment paper. But and when I saw it, it's the exact same pattern, so it's actually good. Uh, I guess if this message is for me, thank you, Lolo. Chirag Nirmal Kumar, I'm going to say Fu Ala Piscine. Puna personnel. So Ala Piscine is a place preceded by A, going for pronoun Y. Amusez-vous E. Amusez-vous and then pronoun by. Okay. Because amusez-vous here, the vous is not the subject. I repeat, it's the imperative form. Vous is the reflexive pronoun reflexi. Okay. How to learn entre parenthèses? I think you're talking about the tenses question, right? And there's nothing to. Okay, there are few things to learn. You should be aware of the indicators. Number one, you should be aware of the conjugation, and you should be aware of the application. These three things are there. You may learn, and then onto la parenthèse question will be a what? What do we say? Cakewalk. I'm bad with proverbs and all. Walk of cake. Walk on a cake. What's the this thing? Piece of cake. No, God. Let it be. I am not gonna talk about the adverbs and all or idioms. I'm saying that I just wanted to say that it will become a very easy thing for you. Deepa, cakewalk. Okay, thank you. Deepa Vahane, are PYQs as important? Of course. They are equally important as they are in the other subjects, but PYQs only last year paper had the same see 2020 में बोर्ड एग्जाम हुआ ही नहीं 2021 में भी नहीं हुआ था 2022 में टर्म वन टर्म टू हुआ 2023 में same pattern as this year so you need to piece of cake thank you so you need to see the questions which are there in your syllabus and then do accordingly so if I don't get any marks from Ontogen level how many marks I can get any marks from Ontogen level what do you want to say with this could you please clarify Prono composite, prono relative composite, ठीक है. Give me 2-3 minutes, the next 2-3 minutes then. Prono relative composite. Prono, we know the uses to replace, to avoid the repetition of a noun which is occurring again. Prono relative, okay, joining two phrases with a prono. Pronominative we mainly use in prepositional phrases. We have three categories. Number one with are, and with are it will mean to which or in which, and then if you are forming with the, then it would mean of which or from which. And then we have with the miscellaneous pronouns are the easiest one to do, because if in your question in the second part you see a preposition before the noun, go for it, go for composite most of the times. So it's the easiest. It's simply your prepositions. It could be any preposition: sur, pueda, loada, ha, then sont, avec, dans, onto, the, derrière, devant, many, 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 many. Uh, like if it's pueda, remember if you are using trying to say pueda laquelle, then pueda plus la becomes du, so duquel, you take care of that. So these are your pronominative composite mainly in occurrence of uh, prepositions only, and you take care of the contraction. For example, a plus laquelle is auquel, da plus laquelle is duquel, right? So please take care of that. Sir, please, okay. Pronocompose, if you want to get more, you may give me some questions. I can solve it right away. Cakewalk, piece of cake. Bhaiya, did you also? Okay, Chirag, I did my French 10th board exam in class 10th, and I had my French 12th board. क्या कह रहा हूँ मैं, कोई sense भी नहीं बनी. I gave my French 10th exam in 2018, and in 2020 I gave my French board exam in 12th. But French board exam 2020 में क्या scene हुआ था? 19th March I had my third last board exam, and after that you all know COVID. Pandemic started, lockdown started, and two of my board exams got cancelled, which were business studies and French. French में I guess 29th या 30th April में March में होना था. I got 94 in 10th. Again, not a that good score, but I was happy. Uh, and currently I'm preparing for DELF B2, which is like a equivalent of graduation. So after that, I will be going for my masters in French. Bhavyansh Bhalla, are marks deducted for not placing the accent? See, now it depends where you are referring to. If it's a grammar question or a verb question, of course it will be deducted. But if you have committed minor errors in probably in the writing section, then they may be overlooked. Okay, it depends where you have committed the error. So in negative, if I have two verbs, one conjugated and one infinitive, then expression will come after which verb? Now will come before the conjugated verb, and the expression will come after the conjugated verb. Sir, पढ़ा भी दो, प्रोनो कंपोजिट समझा देना, ठीक है. तीन कैटेगरीज होते हैं. आ के साथ ओकेल, आलाकेल, ओकेल, AUXQUELS, OUXQUELLES. द के साथ ड्यूकेल, Dalakel, Dekel, DESQUELS, Dekel, DESQUELLES. And for miscellaneous pronouns, sorry, miscellaneous preposition, any sort of preposition, plus, you may learn it in this way, prono interrogative, like lakel, lakel, lekel, lekel, right? You may learn it this way. So, okay, I'll do coming to everything, coming to everything, coming to everything. Oh God. हाँ, ठीक है. आ रहा हूँ. एक टू आ रहा हूँ. Okay. Uh, huh. So mainly you're using pronoun relative composite for your this thing only. When you're having a preposition occurring before a noun, you're using pronoun relative composite. Otherwise, you're going for kirky, oo, and don. Huh, don. There are some instances where don overlaps with dukel, dekel, and all. So please take care of that. Don is used for verbal, and dukel is used for prepositional phrases. And also, please go to my concept revision of Punavirati. If it's there in some 400 or something video, please check that out. Because in that I have discussed the entire concept in detail, because I may not be able to discuss the whole concept right now because I'm here just for another hour or so. सर अगर मैं ऑन्टोजन के लेवल से एक भी मार्क्स ना काटने दूं, देन हाउ मेनी मार्क्स? अच्छा, आई मीन आप कह रहे हो कुलचुरे सिविलिजासियों में से एक भी मार्क्स ना कटे और लेटर में से एक भी मार्क्स ना कटे. Then too, it depends on your attempt, no? How you have attempted your grammar section, how you have attempted your comprehension. Because if you have, see, culture, civilization, and letter writing are extremely scoring portions because the content is just that all about mugging up the content from the Ontologian book, right? So you can get good marks if you are done your grammar section and other sections also well. Are there any expectations while writing negative questions? Exceptions probably you want to say. Please, Yashaswini, please clarify what do you want to ask. I am not really getting the sense that you are trying to convey. Okay, then where do we place E on? Ah, Prono personnel, let me just recollect the chart. Oh God. First you have COD, then you have COI, then you have E, then you have O. Okay, so that's the order you need to follow. Bhaiya, please clear the concept of ki, ka, u, and don. Pronominative sample. Ka means that, and ka ke baad hamesha subject आएगा. Ki means who या which. Ki के बाद subject नहीं आएगा. U is used for complément de lieu et complément de temps. Time, expression and place के लिए use होता है. And don is your of which or from which used for uh, verbal thing. For example, parler de quelqu'un, parler de quelque chose, avoir besoin de quelque chose. So verbal phrases. Prajit M. Dude. Chirag Nemal Kumar, it's good only. Thank you. Like in 12th, I couldn't give the exam to three subjects का average करके marks दिए थे BST and French में, so I got 93 in 12th in French. A bit, I was expecting a bit more, but क्या करे, board exam देने का मौका ही नहीं मिला. Prajit, can you give more subjunctive exercises? Prajit, I might not be sure, but you may look for more exercises in Quizik or Lawless French, or there are many more websites like that. You please check out there because more of videos on the same topic may not be possible. Sir, could you please teach C condition? Okay. Three conditional sentences are there, conditional clauses. Number one, C plus present is either future sample or imperative. Future sample when subject is there, imperative when subject is not there. And in your exam, you may got either ways as well. C sentence के बीच में भी आ सकता है. It's not necessary that C हमेशा sentence के शुरुआत में ही होगा. No, it's not necessary. Okay. So it can be in the middle as well, and you may got the other way as well. C plus future sample, then you need to see its présent. Second is C plus présent conditionnel, imparfait, and vice versa. Third is C plus passé conditionnel, plus parfait, and vice versa. These are your three C conditional clauses. Um, can you tell most? Jonathan, I answered to this question a few minutes back also that I won't be commenting on this because uh, any of the three letters can come from any of the three chapters. Okay, so I'm not going to comment on this. Prepare at least 1 to 2 letters from every chapter. Nominal and opposite कहाँ से आते हैं? Nominal and opposite यूजुअली आपके पैसेज में से होगे ना. कॉम्प्रिहेंशन में टू विद ऑन टेक्स्ट का क्वेश्चन होगा, उसमें से आपको टेक्स्ट में से ढूंढना होगा, तो इसमें थोड़ा सा कॉन्सेप्ट क्लैरिटी तो रखना होगा आपको, तभी आप कर पाओगे, या तो आप जो कॉन्टेक्स्ट है उसको समझ कर भी आप कर सकते हो. क्या वो पेपर सैम्पल पेपर जैसा ही आएगा? Most probably yes. Pattern, there shouldn't be much change in the pattern, it should be pretty much the same. Which letters are the most Advait? Again, not commenting on this because I don't really like predicting. I believe in preparing everything. Okay, letters are tough, so many to learn. To learn karna nahi hai na. See, Sayam, what you need to do is you should be aware of the central theme of the letters. Right? Just be aware of the central theme of the letters. That's all. Sorry, central theme of the chapters. For example, Apelabad, education system of both the countries. एक्ट प्लेटफॉर्म हाउ टू बी हेल्दी. अब कोई बीमार है उसको एडवाइस देना है या किसी को बताना है कि तुम क्या क्या कर सकते हो हेल्दी होने के लिए. वीवला रिपब्लिक, पॉलिटिकल सिस्टम ऑफ इंडिया, पॉलिटिकल सिस्टम ऑफ फ्रांस. Shashidu Travai, what to do when you are unemployed, or what define your new job, something like that. So it's all based on the central theme of the chapter. Sir, which letters are the most artu liu asterisk se tanta responded negative. Okay, asterisk se tanta. Oh, there's no article. Okay, no issues. Okay, je ne liu ni asterisk ni tanta. Okay, I repeat. No, je ne liu ni asterisk ni tanta. Which are the most important? Not commenting. Atul King. Yes, yes. Okay, yes, yes. Infinite inventor. So, can you give some example of adverbs in unseen passages? I mean, for this, you can just, it would depend on the question, no adverb. It can be an interrogative adverb, it can be any sort of adverb, right? It depends on the question. Give me a question, I can look at the adverb from there. Adverbs are doing what? As much as I can recall, adverbs are there to complement the verbs, if I'm not wrong, complement the action. Abhinit Jaiswal Arya Patrick were Omprunte la Bede Tumala Donne Iyer. It's a pronoun relative? Yeah, it's pronoun relative. Patrick were Omprunte la Bede Tumala Donne Iyer. Okay. Patrick were Omprunte la Bede Ka Tu Ma Donne Iyer. I repeat. Patrick were Omprunte la Bede Ka Tu Ma Donne Iyer. L apostrophe will go away. COD चला जाएगा क के साथ. Ma mère a acheté ce magazine. Je m'intéresse à ce magazine. Ok, à ce magazine है तो pronoun relative composite with the category of a. Ce magazine, masculine singular. Ma mère a acheté ce magazine auquel je m'intéresse. I repeat. Ma mère a acheté ce magazine auquel je m'intéresse. That's all. Then we have j'ai lu cette histoire, tu m'avais parlé de cette histoire. Parler de quelque chose. Parler de quelque chose, it's your verbal phrase. You are using your donc. J'ai lu cette histoire dont tu m'avais parlé. I repeat, j'ai lu cette histoire dont tu m'avais parlé. Abhinit Jaiswal Arya. Voilà Marie, nous irons en. Okay, avec elle, avec, preposition. Go for pronoun relative composé. Voilà Marie avec laquelle, because Marie is feminine singular. Voilà Marie avec laquelle nous irons en cinéma. Also, please don't commit this mistake. avec elle फिर से मत लिख देना because avec laquelle already उसको replace कर दिया है. ठीक है. Le village est beau, il y est né. Pronom i, complément de lieu. Complément de lieu, pronom relatif में क्या है? So, tu m'avais pas, ok. Sorry. Le village est beau où il est né. Pronom y चला जाएगा. I repeat, le village est beau où il est né. Akshat Varma, what is necessary to score full and right? मतलब see, format आपका सही है. Where, when, what, to whom you are inviting, who is inviting. These informations are there, and you have added some more information from your end. Like if it's a party, we will enjoy. If it's an outing, we will enjoy a lot. Or if it's a acceptance or refusal letter, then first you need to thank the person. Merci pour ton invitation or something like that. So if your grammar errors are minimum, vocab errors are not there, sentence formation is correct, format is there, fulfilled the word limit, you are getting 5 on 5. You are getting 5 on 5. And yes, students do get 100 on 100. If they have internal marks 20 on 20, 80 on 80 is also possible. In my batch also it has happened, and for the past 4 batches I have been seeing students getting 100 on 100 in French as well. It is a highly scoring subject. When do we use sujet pronoun in pronoun personnel? Sujet pronoun when you have a name or a common noun like that. For example, les garçons. Les garçons corresponding to third person plural, so it will become il, ILS. For example, Pauline, it's a feminine name. It will become L. So when you have a proper noun or a common noun in place of the subject, then you are, and that's underlined or in bold, then you are converting it to sujet pronoun, subject pronoun. Je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle. Let me have some water. Okay, so where were we? What is necessary to score? Okay, when do we put okay. An apostrophe. Pani आएगा. Pani आएगा. We don't put pi neither nor na. Oh God, way too many comments. Thank you. I mean, it's my first live stream and getting so many people. It's like amazing. Rudra, je lui ai prêté le journal parce qu'elle n'était pas le temps de l'acheter. Pourquoi a-t-on utilisé l'imparfait? Pouvons-nous utiliser passé composé? Donnez-moi 2 minutes, s'il vous plaît. Je lui ai prêté le journal parce qu'elle... Ah, d'accord. C'est comme une chose qui est que nos professeurs nous avons donné des conseils qu'il faut que nous utilisons imparfait, seulement imparfait pour les verbes être et avoir quand on a les choix entre passé composé et imparfait. Not really sure, je ne suis pas sûr pourquoi c'est la raison, mais pour le curriculum de CBSE de 10e classe, si vous avez le choix d'utiliser être imparfait ou passé composé pour les verbes être ou avoir, utilisez imparfait seulement. Oh God, what's happening to my throat? Just a minute. Sorry for that. Sir, can you give some examples of adverbs? Adverbs का list ही ले लीजिए ना. Wait. Sending you a list, no, of adverbs. I mean, there are numerous categories of adverbs, right? So, so you may take a. अरे enter क्यों नहीं हो रहा? Hey, how to? Okay. Oh, it's more than oh God, it's more than 75 characters. I didn't know that there's this limit as well. Okay, let me just search. Let me just give you the link then. I just found a nice link. Let me just search the link. Adverbs list. You can just read this, okay, so that it becomes easier for you to identify the adverbs, right? Where were we? Have finite and have inventor search for French adverb and just learn. Huh, that's what I sent. Ane Gaming 007. Patrick va emprunter la BD que tu m'as donné hier. Huh, perfect. Correct hai. Already discussed. FID investor, okay. Nishta Makija, when do we use sujet pronoun? I have already answered to this question, na. जब आपका pronoun the proper noun या common noun है, you are using your sujet pronoun. For example, les garçons, les filles, les garçons के लिए ils हो जाएगा, les filles के लिए elles हो जाएगा, Pauline के लिए elle हो जाएगा, Paul के लिए il हो जाएगा, right? When do we use? So how many I can get after watching your concepts video? Atul King, it all depends on your practice. I mean, if you, it all depends on your practice. Come on. Videos are not the only source of scoring, huh? Yashaswini, are there any exceptions while writing negative? Exceptions while writing negative. I mean, if you are referring to negative expressions, then you may, I mean, they're not really called exceptions, but you may go to negative expressions, these ria, na ria, and na person, na nulle part, na pas encore, na plus, na aucune, and all. Which letter is most expected advice? Sorry, I won't answer to that. I don't like commenting on letters as such. Just prepare one letter each, at least. Each of the chapter, just prepare eight letters. Mamer Ashitis magazine Okel Jamentus, correct. Already discussed it above, but yeah, correct. I would have to drink more water. When do we use Suje? Okay. Transitive, intransitive, Akshat, it may come. Please go to. बिकॉज ट्रांजिटिव इंट्रांजिटिव में क्या सीन है अगर अफवाह का वर्ब है और हम उसको इंट्रांजिटिव फॉर्म में यूज कर रहे हैं तो ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब एटरा हो जाएगा ठीक है तो इसलिए यू मे जस्ट गो थ्रू इट when do we use sujet pronoun already discussed tips for dialogue I will already uploaded one video might upload one more video so will you set this to don't you mave parle correct Hashir H. Here I was just wondering about the question. Sorry, question. I asked earlier. Donnez-moi de l'argent. Changing to donnez-moi, but can donner? Oh no 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 no. Okay, you may get half mark for the pronoun en, but placement is wrong. Pronoun reflection comes before your pronoun reflection. Like here it's pronoun reflection, na? Pronoun reflection imperative. So it will come before your other pronoun, na? So for the wrong placement, you may get the half mark less. Voila, Mary awake key. हाँ, awake key भी correct है. Correct. You can use awake. No, 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 no. If you are putting awake key, then how can you write no? Subject तो नहीं आएगा ना key के बाद. But wait, awake key, huh? With preposition, if you're putting the preposition, then it's fine. Otherwise, with key, we don't put the subject. If you're putting the preposition, it's fine. But preferably, Ane, go for your composite only because many a times we have only one answer mentioned in the marking scheme, right? Uh, Sayyid Muhammad Basim, Ilta demand, comment you fail a key. Okay, so in that to that, okay. Ilta demand he asked you, colon, Guillaume open, the bracket open, comment fais-tu, Lakhir, question mark, bracket close. Up why it will be tu only in the dialogue? Il te demande, he asked you. So I am, okay, you are you, I am me, and there's someone he. So he asks you. Now he asks you, I am telling you what he asked from you. So I'll be referring to you only as you in indirect and in direct speech. Now that he is referring you as you only. That's why. No, Janil, you ni asterix ni tante akshat correct. Nishtha Makhija, when do we use sujet pronoun in pronoun? Already answered Nishtha. Multiple times answered. I answered it 2 times. La village beau ou il est né correct. We have done it correct. Chef, can être entendre question come? Bit rare, but chances are there. There's no harm in it. I mean, it's counted as present tense only to be noted because you're conjugating être in present tense. But yeah, entendre will in that case it should be in the part of as a part of the question only, right? I believe. Nishtha answer to this question multiple times. No, not answering again. Abhineet Jaiswal, thanks. Ane, okay. Ane, giving your welcome, brother. Akshat Verma, Sheki versus She Lakel. Lakel. Please, I often see Sheki used in, Sheki in the place of, in whose place? So Sheki has a quite high chance of occurrence, right? In whose place? Sheki. Give a question of that sort, then I'll explain to the question. Vaibhav Agarwal, do we also use the pronoun personal for demonstrative adjective? Demonstrative adjective, we usually use COD. Usually use COD for that, not EN. EN is for partitive. sometimes for indefinite or expression of quantity. And to be noted, when we have expression of quantity, that quantity is retained in the answer itself. Right. Also, just a question, like if you can, I'm scrolling to the comments. Just a question, how to, number one, will this live stream will be posted on the channel? Because I don't know how it gets posted. Number two, will these comments visible? Because there are a lot of doubts, and it will be better if these doubts are visible to all. So if someone is into streaming and all, they can tell me. Anyways, for message, we are mostly gonna get either refusal or acceptance or invitation. Not anything different from it. Raina, your channel is highly underrated. Oh, Raina, oh, good to see you, huh? You helped me secure 9.7 in class 10 French. I tried making French tuitions, but then thank you in favor. Raina, like, I mean, I am also grateful to you on seeing that you scored 97. I mean, that's no less than a sort of, we have this concept in our country of Guru Dakshina, right? Getting 97 in out of 100 in your French is no less than a Guru Dakshina for me. I'm more than happy. Amazing. So, what are you pursuing as of now, if I may ask? Like, you can type in the chat if you are there in the live stream right now. Would love to know. Vaibhav. Do we also use pronopersonal en for the words following? Already answered. You are using COD in this case, na? Not prono en. Bro, when don and a plus is used in pronominative compose is sample. Should we use compose or we use the do? See, sometimes when ala plus and don are there, sometimes we depends on the question. E might be correct, but preferably go for the preposition. I mean the compose one. Right, correct. As Akshat said, 99.99 cases, it's safer to do compose because in your answer scheme, if preposition is there, majority of the time only compose is mentioned. Okay. Muhammad Husef. Which letters can come? I mean, again, I am not going to comment on that, huh? Because 8 chapters are there. See, I did 12 chapters in my time, huh? And we didn't think that much which specific chapters letter will be there. Just prepare one question at least from each. Be aware of the central theme of the chapters. Important chapter, not gonna say. Il n'y a pas de soupe. L'enfant dash. Ah, il n'y a pas de soupe. The child drank. Passive composite will work, right? Syed Mohammed Basam, thank you so much. Sharia, use pronopersonal and our pronopersonal and pronominative sample who compose are always an option. Sharia, as per the sample paper, yes it is. As per the last year's question paper, yes it is. But we never know if there's a last minute change in the question paper pattern. So to be on safer side, um, don't skip on any topic. Okay. Uh, okay, last doubt. I think I have in direct to indirect PYQs. I saw that many cases which had subject like je, tu, il, el were converted to the. Could you please send? Okay, you are saying an example. Okay. How to know I should use empathy or passe compose? Yuvraj, uh, one striking difference between passe compose and of course they have their distinct indicators for sure. But apart from that, meaningful context में उनका दो एक ही बड़ा major difference है. Passe compose single time event in a past के लिए use होगा. Passive empathy का scope बड़ा है. Empathy is used for continuous action in the past, prolonged action in the past, या फिर any thing that you did repeatedly in your past, or some past action that has not yet completed. There are many uses of empathy. The options ideally should be the same. Ideally, but we may not be sure. Prepare everything. If it's same, it's a win-win situation. If it's not the same, then be prepared for that. 19 to 19-20 का ही अंतर होगा, ज्यादा अंतर होना भी नहीं चाहिए अगर हो तो, वरना वो अंतर भी नहीं होना चाहिए. Le professeur à l'étudiant. Il faut faire attention au cours. The answer is with the. Can you tell me why? So this is what it's not pronominative, right? It's of direct indirect only. No, please clarify. Le professeur à l'étudiant, il faut faire attention au cours. Okay. Fine. Uh, le professeur, let me just comprehend it. Le professeur à l'étudiant, il faut faire attention au cours. The answer is with the. Could you please give it? You tell me first if it's the question of direct indirect speech or the pronominative. If I'm getting confused between the two, then I'll be answering to it. Is it enough to do letters which are given in the question? If each chapter is having one or two questions mentioned, then yes, it should be sufficient. Akshat. Answer is le professeur dit étudiants de faire. Okay, 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 fine. Il faut faire attention au cours. It's direct, indirect. Why it's the faire? Now, the faire is the indirect speech of uh, imperative, right? Now, il faut faire attention. Il faut faire attention is what? It is a must to do. There's no subject here. And it is also equivalent of giving an what? Giving an order and advice. So the application is pretty much similar to imperative only. That's why we are using the faire. Okay. For certain verbs like tenir and ponce, do we all well, it again depends on the sentence, no? Hmm. It again depends on the exam and the question. Uh, for certain verbs like tenir and ponce, do we always use tonic? Ideally, yes, because it's the expression is ponce a calca shows. So we might go for tonic, but it depends on the sentence formation and the context. We may go for COI as well, right? Which language is this? I mean, currently I'm speaking English and I am talking about French. Anupam, wrong live stream में आ गए. French का हो रहा है ये. Asha Chauhan, okay, thank you so much. Anupam, bro, what you speaking? Okay. Akshat, oh, thanks. Can you tell me more cases? Oh, or ill necessaire can be one case. Basically, the subjunctive sort of cases where the subjunctive conjugation is not there, but the verb is in infinitive. और दुआ के साथ हो सकता है ना दबुआ के साथ il doit faire. It's not Spanish. Some tips for comprehension for antonyms. Comprehension के लिए एक ही tip. Beware of the keywords. Subjective questions. Take care of the keywords. Try to comprehend the sentences as much as possible. Many a times it will happen. A lot of vocab words are there that you may not be able to understand. But in that case, we need to translate the whole thing. You need to understand the whole thing to the maximum extent that you can do. Right. Uh, Now, for antonym, of course, you should would have done quite a lot of antonyms earlier as well. So, prerequisite knowledge will help, and of course, the context of the question will also help. Some tips for company. Okay, what's a good source for French PYQs? The best source CBSE site, CBSE official site. I saw the French sample paper and I got 76 out of Asha. It's a good score. Of course, it's an excellent score, and just keep practicing. Keep practicing. Who knows? You may get even more. Right. So aim for even higher, because French is a scoring subject. Because theoretical subject में होता है कि भाई marks cut सकते हैं and all, but it's a very direct paper. French paper is very direct. Okay, I'll do like this. Hopefully, I won't mess up in genders and possessive. Akshat, now again, it would depend upon your practice. Now you should be aware of the genders of the some of the nouns and then the exceptions, right? You should be aware of that. Where are the sample papers? See, what you need to do is you just search CBSE official paper 2022-23 sample paper, CBSE official sample paper 2023-24, like that. Just search. कई सारे sites के आ जाएंगे. CBSE website है. There's one अगला sem website as well which gives sample papers CBSE, right? So you just search using this keyword in your Google search bar and then you'll have it. Uh, okay. What next? I literally just guess it 95% accuracy. 95% accuracy of what? U dash la pa ka jave ashete. You can use here passive composite will work here. Right. But wait, subject is not there. Could you please confirm? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. First confirm if subject is not there. U met. I think okay. It's if it's u, then I would say third person singular conjugate. Yes, this is the question. Third person singular question. I mean, third person plural. What am I saying? Conjugation corresponding to third person singular will work if there is no subject here, right? U. Wait. Let me just confirm it down from formation. Wait. Get the bread. Hmm. Yes, correct. Wait. Who place? Hmm. Third person singular passive composite conjugation will work. Or another second option will be putting the infinitive as it is. Bro, is there any tip for comprehension? Already discussed. Guessing is okay. Guessing is fine. If you have 95% accuracy, that's good. Bro, but if you attempt an extra question in the paper in grammar section, see Weber. Um, uh, okay, I had to talk about this. First, number one, CBSE condemns attempting extra. If you attempted extra, what will be the consequence? अब on Google there are many documents called confidential marking scheme जहाँ पर लिखा है the best ones are to be considered. But Vaibhav, I have had discussion with teachers of numerous subjects who have been going for paper checking, and what I got to know is that initial ones are only considered because Vaibhav tried to understand there are so many papers to be checked on a single seating. A examiner cannot spend more than 2 to 3 minutes per paper. Right. So if they spend time in judging that, okay, these five are correct, I'm going to give marks for the best five, that certainly is going to be a very tough scenario. Yes, this is the question, no subject. Okay, souvent adverb होता है भैया, souvent, souvent, souvent. So I'm pathetic with adverbs. Not gonna lie, English maybe adverbs में I'm pathetic. Seems an adverb to me. Souvent, an adverb. Yes, adverb of time. Souvent. Souvent is adverb. Like what if we both attempt don't verb of don't please time waste होना है please मत करिए ऐसा दोनों दिन मत करिए पूरा पेपर जितना required है उतना ही करो. Sheila Rajesh, I mean, according to me, army makes sense. Option number one. Option number two, infinitive. But army is the best. Anjali Suneja, adjective possessive. It depends on the person ना. Like अगर आपको लगता है adjective possessive easy है, go for possessive. Demonstrative अच्छा लगता है तो demonstrative कर लो. Yes, he is right. Only the first ones are considered. Yes, correct. Our choice is fixed. Ideally, yes, but we never know. Il dash the soleil quand je suis allé chez lui. Will imperfect and pluperfect both work in? ना 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 ना, imperfect only. प्लुस्का तो प्रीसीडिंग एक्शन के लिए होता है ना, ये तो प्रीसीडिंग एक्शन नहीं है। तो यहाँ पर il faisait de soleil. Il faisait de soleil quand je suis allé chez lui. Okay, il faisait. I have accuracy issues, lose 0.5 to 1 mark in every question, decreasing my marks to 71, 72. Anand, practice is the only key. Yeah? Just make sure your core concepts are clear. Okay, if your core concepts are clear, it will be good. You may get like 73, 74, 75 out of 80. If we get a letter of system education, then we have to write for both India. Mannat, if you write both, it will be a very long thing. It certainly won't be limited to 80 words. Number one. Number two, in your question, it will be clarified that you need to write on education system of France or of India. Or there can be a question, give an example of the education system of a country. In that case, it's your call whether to go for whether to go for France or India. Can you please tell how negative is put when pronominal verb is okay? Okay, fine. Two cases are there. Pronominal verb in a tense where auxiliary verb is not there. Pronominal verb in a tense where auxiliary verb is there. So in case auxiliary verb is not there, for example, present tense, present conditional, future sample, how it will be done? Subject plus na plus reflexive pronoun plus the conjugated verb plus pa. If auxiliary verb is there, je plus na plus reflexive pronoun plus auxiliary verb plus pa plus past participle followed by the subject verb agreement. Perfect, Akshat. Okay. If you have any doubts, because I won't be doing any live tomorrow because I have my college. So this is the only live I'm doing. कोई भी और doubt होता है, comment section is open. Right. Wait. If we get a letter of system that you guys okay. Anika Parikh, can you please tell how Noket told Anubhav my son Advik is having problems in pronominative, please? Then tell Advik to like pronominative. I have a concept revision video. Tell him to search on YouTube concept revision pronominative learn from Shod Anubhav. I uploaded it last year. 17 to 18 minutes ka video hai. Entire concept will be clear. And after that, he may go for he may go to watch my practice question videos. It will be much helpful for him. Hi, so I need some advice. In my French papers, I scored amazing in comprehension, writing, and literature. Okay. इसके आगे, I mean, what advice on what? Wait. But in grammar, I faced issues. Acha, okay, found your message. But in grammar, see, if your three competencies are strong enough, certainly your marks that you may lose in grammar are getting compensated. Number one, try to give your best in the sections where you are the best. Number two, grammar अभी भी 2 दिन है. Keep practicing. If you are facing grammar problems in grammar, try to score at least 20 to 25 out of 30. बाद में खा लूंगा, तुम कवर करके रख दो ना. हाँ, keep it covered. না এখন খাবো না তো. I'll be leaving now, okay? Which topic should be best for letter preparation? Let's learn something new. Not gonna comment on this because prepare at least one letter from every chapter. Negation of monophone lover encore. Okay, my child wants to be it yet. Want okay. So it will be negative will be mon enfant na la va plus. I repeat, mon enfant na la va plus. How many languages can you speak? Of course, English, the most common medium that I have been using in my day-to-day conversations. Then Then there's Bengali being my mother tongue. Then French, of course, being my profession. And Hindi, of course, living in Delhi, Hindi. स्पेनिश बीच में सीखने का मन किया था, थोड़ा-सा सीखा था, but then time constraints की वजह से I just dropped off Spanish. Will they ask subjunctive? Sheila Rajesh, answering to your question, subjunctive is a part of Mateo and Tonkan Venablo for CBSE class 11 and 12. Okay, not really for class 10, but अगर आ भी जाए, then it won't be an issue, no. Il faut que, il croit que, je crois que, je vois que, je souhaite que, j'espère que. We know the indicators of subjunctive, right? So it won't be an issue. Il faut que, il est nécessaire que, il est obligatoire que, etc., etc., etc. Sir, not learn French tomorrow is paper. What to do? Please tell. अगर आपने अभी तक French का preparation start नहीं करा है, for them. Culture civilization अच्छे से लर्न कर लो. Letter writing, learn it well. Message writing, learn. 3 message questions, learn it. And grammar and comprehension का तो of course आपको एग्जाम के वक्त ही देखना पड़ेगा, तो जितना टाइम बचा है तब तक आप प्रैक्टिस करो. Please help my son in uh, Sav. I'm really sorry. I mean, one-on-one won't be possible at all in this scenario. Really sorry for that. It's just that I have a lot of revision videos, question solving videos are there, sample paper videos are there, previous year paper solved are there, then your concept revision, concept explanation, everything is there. I have like 540, 539 videos on the channel, right? So many things are there for CBSE class 10. You can just go through them. कोई भी doubt आता है, see, I'm available throughout. These viewers know already that not even a single reply is left, not even a single comment is left unreplied, right? Even if it's a hate comment, I reply to that as well. Okay, so I reply to each and every comment, so need not to worry about that. Vidhima Kapoor, can we write our first name? Vidhima, terrible mistake to write your first name. No, 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 no. As per CBSE guidelines, आंसर कॉपी के अंदर अपना नाम लिखना is a malpractice, right? It's not correct thing to do. एग्जाम फिक्टिशियस नेम भी मैं रेकमेंड नहीं करूंगा, क्योंकि क्या पता एग्जामिनर सोच ले कि वो फिक्टिशियस नेम आपका असली नाम है, एंड यू मे गेट penalized for that. So go for ABC. If you have a name in your question, of course you have to write that name. If you don't have a name in the question, go for ABC XYZ. I just want to confirm a small doubt in negation. So Yun, and they shown into a see, contracted article with the will also change. Partitive article will also change. Okay, any article with the will change, and indefinite articles, of course, change. Okay, and this change does not take place when être is there in the sentence. Siddharth Nair, I fait au lycée, and invitation, our phones, etc. are part of letter writing syllabus. ये क्या है? Siddharth, could you please uh, throw some light to what you are trying to say? I'm not getting. Bhavyansh Bhalla, is the paper pattern exactly similar to that of the sample? Ideally, yes, Bhavyansh, अगर हो गया तो win-win situation, थोड़ा सा अंतर हो सकता है. टेक्निकल ठाकुर ऑलरेडी रिप्लाइड. अगर आपने अभी स्टार्ट करना है, मेक श्योर कल्चर सिविलाइजेशन आपने अच्छे से लर्न कर लिया है, ठीक है, क्योंकि वो बहुत स्कोरिंग है. एंड लेटर राइटिंग आपने अच्छे से कर लिया है. बाकी ग्रामर सेक्शन, मैसेज राइटिंग भी आपको अच्छे से 3 क्वेश्चन लर्न कर लेने हैं. ग्रामर सेक्शन एंड कॉम्प्रिहेंशन एंटायरली डिपेंड्स ऑन योर प्रैक्टिस. तो जितना टाइम बचा है प्रैक्टिस करिए. सर, हाउ टू प्रैक्टिस सेक्शन बी? टेक 1 लेटर फ्रॉम एवरी question, every chapter, take at least 1 letter, number 1. Number 2, for message writing, do 3 questions: to invite, to refuse, to accept the invitation. And number 3, uh, fill in the blanks वाला question, complete the listwal और material dialogue on the previous year question paper से आप कर लीजिए. Anant Gupta, I don't have really good vocabulary. I'm struggling in dialogue, rearranging and completing the text both. Anant, in this scenario, during the exam, do with 2 क्वेश्चन में से जी मैसेज राइटिंग तो कंपल्सरीली करना ही है. इट्स अ टिप फ्रॉम माय साइड. मैसेज राइटिंग करो. 3 ऑप्शंस है, 3 में से एक मैसेज राइटिंग कंपल्सरीली करो, सबसे इजी है. बाकी 2 में से जो आपको इजी लगता है आप वो वाला करिए. जितना आपको जिसमें इजी लगता है वो। नव्या, योर मैसेज गॉट रिट्रैक्टेड, आई एम अनेबल टू रीड इट। ओके। अनंत, हाँ, वेरी गुड, प्लीज गिव सम। Okay, okay, okay. Tips for pronominative. Look out for verbs, verbal phrases, and prepositional phrases. If prepositions are there, go for pronominative composite. Prepositions are not there, go for pronominative sample. Complement of object or place is there, then go for u. You say a verbal phrase with the, then go for don. Key. की के बाद subject नहीं आएगा, एंड की के बाद डायरेक्ट वर्ब आता है, ट्रांसलेट्स टू विच, एंड क के बाद दैट, क के बाद सब्जेक्ट आता है। सीओडी, यूजुअली सीओडी रिप्लेस करता है क। सो सी, ओनली टिप इज टू गो थ्रू द एप्लीकेशन एंड प्लेसमेंट ऑफ प्रोनोवेलाटिव सैंपल एंड कंपोजिट। भैया मैं याद हूँ वो ऋतिक रोशन वाला। Really sorry. Which batch? This batch only or previous? Really sorry. When is na occune? Occune is none of the or nobody. Okay. So if usually tous les personnes, tous les gens के लिए भी हम on का use कर सकते हैं, right? tous les gens के लिए, tout le monde के लिए on का भी use हो सकता है, नरिया भी हो सकता है. But I would say to go for नरिया preferably because CBSE curriculum में, CBSE class 10 curriculum में on का हर school में नहीं कराते, right? Then we have, what about the sentence vous allez vous présenter? Why is the reflexive pronoun after? Because extreme as it is present tense with two verbs consecutive. No, sorry, क्या कह रहा हूँ मैं? फुटू प्रोश है। देखिए, फुटू प्रोश में, पासे रेसों में, और जो जब प्रेजेंट टेंस है किसी भी वर्ब में दो वर्ब एक साथ कॉन्जुगेटेड है, और जो सेकंड वाला जो मेन वर्ब है, हेल्पिंग वर्ब के बाद मेन वर्ब है, हमेशा उस मेन, इन तीन केसेस में मेन वर्ब के पहले आपका प्रोनाउन आएगा, चाहे वो कोई भी प्रोनाउन हो, चाहे वो प्रोनो रिफ्लेक्शी हो, सीओडी हो, सीओआई हो, कुछ भी हो, ठीक है? दैट्स व्हाई वो इज कमिंग बिफोर द मेन वर्ब, इट्स फुटू प्रोश। कुलचुए सिविलाइजेशन कैसे याद करें अच्छे से? बुक से। Ontogeny is the only thing to be done. Hi, Bhaiya. Oh, Path, I remember. Yes, of course, I remember Path. Good to see people staying connected for uh, since such a long time. Hi, Anubhav. My son Vihit is also having a hard time with Tonk or Medapler. Good video of yours. Okay, number one, recently upload kara hai. Tenses, write it. Tenses indicators. Okay, French tenses indicators, number one. And number two, टेंसेस रिवीजन मल्टीपल टाइम्स अपलोडेड, कॉन्सेप्ट रिवीजन भी है, प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चन भी है। एटलीस्ट टेंसेस में आपको रफली 5 to 6 रिवीजन वीडियोस मिल जाएगी, सो वो 5-6 वीडियोस विल बी सफिशिएंट। नु डैश फैर सट्रावाई आपरे दमा, फुटू सैंपल, very easy. No pouvoir. So pourront. Pourrons. Nous pourrons faire ce travail après-demain. Day after tomorrow. In the CBSE sample paper 2022-24 for comprehension two-way dans le texte, there are only 5 options and it gives 3 au choix. But in all the papers, they were average guy. See. Pre-board का paper framed by your school teacher. CBSE का paper framed by a panel of teachers. Again, they are from school teachers only. They are the school teachers only, but they are a panel which form in a pattern which is prescribed by CBSE. तो एक्चुअल पेपर आपका सीबीएसई पैटर्न में ही होगा। अब कई स्कूल में मैंने देखा है मटेरियल डायलॉग ऑन ऑर्डर में कभी कभार सिर्फ 5 डायलॉग्स का क्वेश्चन दे देते हैं। सीबीएसई द क्लास 10 प्री बोर्ड्स में कैन यू एक्सेप्ट अ 5 डायलॉग क्वेश्चन फॉर क्लास 10 स्टूडेंट? नो, नो, राइट? सो यू नीड टू सी सीबीएसई का जो पैटर्न है, एक्चुअल सैंपल पेपर का जो पैटर्न है। सर, नो मैटर हाउ मच आई स्टडी आई फील सुपर कॉन्फिडेंट। अच्छा, तो अच्छी बात है, सुपर कॉन्फिडेंट होना अच्छी बात है, बट डोंट बी ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट। ओके, कॉन्फिडेंस इज गुड बट डोंट बी ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस confident. Shinada, thank you so much. Your videos have helped a lot. Thank you for being a great supporter. A class is in letter. What name we have to write? अगर क्वेश्चन में आपको नेम देखा है, देन वो नेम अगर क्वेश्चन नहीं ने नेम नहीं देखा तो XYZ ABC. Shreya Shlava, Salyu, Gauri Patel, please teach Piono demonstrative. Okay, give me 2 minutes then. Piono demonstrative. Question आएगा Piono adjective demonstrative, Piono demonstrative. Demonstrative means what? To demonstrate, to indicate this or that, this one, that one. सो एडजेक्टिव की बात नहीं कर रहा, इतना मैं बता दे रहा हूं, अगर ब्लैंक के बाद आपका नाउन है एडजेक्टिव यूज करोगे, ब्लैंक के बाद नाउन नहीं है प्रोनाउन यूज करोगे, इतना तो क्लियर है. अब प्रोनो डेमोन्स्ट्रेटिव आपके दो कैटेगरीज के हो गए, सैंपल और कंपोजिट. सैंपल में सफिक्स है नहीं है, कॉम्पोजिट में सफिक्स है. अब सफिक्स का मीनिंग समझिए, सी मतलब हेयर, ला मतलब देयर. तो हम सी और ला क्यों लगा रहे हैं? जब हमें कुछ चीज को हमें एग्जैक्टली इंडिकेट करना है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल दिस वन हेयर सलवी सी, दिस वन देयर, दैट वन देयर सलवी ला, इन दैट वे. तो अब हम सैंपल कब यूज करेंगे? जब हमारे पास ऑलरेडी क्वेश्चन में इंडिकेटर दे रखा है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल दिस वन ऑफ पॉल, सलवी द पॉल, like dash the Paul. We already have an indicator, so we don't need to write Salvi see the Paul. Simply Salvi the Paul. Okay. Or watch my concept revision video, Piono demonstrative, adjective demonstrative, uploaded last year. Okay. Hello, legends, Charizard. How to do message writing format. This latest video, Anya Singh. Watch my latest video. When do we use neutral? Piono demonstrative. Sasi Salah. When you don't have an indicator that the noun that you're for which you are using the pronoun is feminine or masculine, singular or plural. In that case, you are using neutral. Give a question of this, then I'll explain the application of it. In the 2020-21, there was a 5 blank in the text completion, but in the previous there were 10 blanks. हाँ वैभव, I was also surprised to see CBSE sample paper में 5 fill in the blank का question, because हर बार 10 का आता है. Exam में you may expect a 10 half mark each blank वाला question, और अगर 5 वाला आ गया तो बहुत ही अच्छा और easy हो गया, है ना. But एक तरह से on the other hand अच्छा नहीं भी हुआ, because if you done one wrong, 1 to 2 marks are gone. But if in a 10 blank question, if you do one wrong, then maximum 1 mark will be gone, because you would end up doing 2 answers incorrect, right? Message writing format. Anya, please watch my latest video. It's very easy. Box, date, then opening salutation, a single paragraph, Tonami, closing salutation, the name. It's very easy. Please watch it. Anya, it's the latest video, 539, video number 539, 10 minute ka video hai. Please go through that. In the Together with book, there are questions related to Fat Olise, Ambite, Delhi, Dekrivo, Vacons. Acha. Well, these are not really related to any of the chapters. No, these are not related to any of your chapters. So you may not get these. These are like generic questions which may come in any exam, not just like not in CBSE board, but in a journal exam. Sir, can you please tell message writing format of, sir, what's the difference between Ponce A and Ponce due? Ponce A think to, Ponce A quelque chose, Ponce de quelque chose. Thinking about is Ponce de, and Ponce, I would say Ponce de is a better thing, but Ponce A is also there. Think of. If it's think of, Ponce a quelqu'un, think of someone. Ponce de quelque chose, think about someone. Bit complicated. I may not be able to answer this. Mohammed Hussaif, please give brief on pionotonic. Pionotonic, हाँ. Emphatic pen. Also, guys, 19 minutes में I'll be ending the stream. Okay. And please, किसी ने आंसर करा क्या? ये कैसे अपलोड होता है? बता दो please. How many? Please give brief. Pronotonic, emphatic pronouns, numerous applications. कभी भी verb के पहले नहीं आएगा, preposition के बाद आएगा, and mua, toa, lui, el, nu, vu, or el. These are your 8 pronotonic. एक और होता है इसका application. Say lui की a dash dash dash. Say nu की a dash dash ससोनु, ऐसे करके, मतलब एम्फसाइज करने के लिए, राइट? तो हमेशा प्रेपोजिशन के बाद ही नहीं, कभी कभार ऐसे भी फॉर्मेशन होती है, दैट दिस इज हिम हु डिड दिस, दिस आर वी, दिस आर दे। जब ये ऐसा करके एप्लीकेशन होता है, दैट इज ऑल्सो द यूज ऑफ एम्फेटिक प्रोनाउन ओनली। हाउ मेनी मैसेजेस आर देयर? 3 मैसेजेस आर देयर, टू इनवाइट, टू एक्सेप्ट एन इनवाइट, टू रिफ्यूज एन इनवाइट। इंग्लिश वर्ब सिखा दो भाई। इंग्लिश वर्ब, इंग्लिश वर्ब फ्रेंच वीडियो है सर, मिक्स टेंस नहीं आ रहे समझ में। डिम्पल, इन इस केस में आप 3 चीजों का ध्यान रखिए। इंडिकेटर्स का वीडियो कंपलसरीली देखिए, सेकंड लास्ट वीडियो, वीडियो नंबर 538 मैंने अभी अपलोड करा था 1-2 दिन पहले, वो देखिए। उससे आपको टेंसेस आइडेंटिफाई करने में इजी होगा। देन मैंने आई गेस कम्युनिटी टैब में मैंने फॉर्मेशन ऑफ टेंसेस का मैंने पोस्ट करा था लास्ट ईयर, आप वो पोस्ट चेकआउट करिए, लास्ट ईयर फेब में करा था। ये 2 चीजें आप देख लीजिए, इट विल बी मच इजियर फॉर यू। Let's learn something new. In the message, I think you advised us to write day, but in other books, many. Uh, I mean, yeah, it depends. Let's learn something new. It depends to whom you ask. You may go for place as well. It's completely fine, right? Anya, it's the format is uploaded. You want to watch the format ka video? Format ka video bhi already. It's I guess video number 237 or 238. You can watch that. I'm not sure though. So in case of true la question while doing the sample papers, my answers will vary a little from the marking scheme. See, if it's making sense, if you have used the correct interrogative adverb, if you have used the correct formation, then you will get the marks for it. If you have added the question mark, then you will get the marks for it. बट अगर आपका ग्रामेटिकली या वोकैबुलरी का एरर है तो मार्क्स कट हो गया ना। अरे 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 ज्यादा नीचे हो गया शिट। हाँ, so I have a question भैया, how many marks is letter format for? 4 marks. Writing the format, date, opening salutation, first para, last para, closing salutation, 4 marks. आपने इतना करा, 4 marks मिल जाएंगे भैया। I got 81 thanks to you, I did prep only in last day. Oh wow, that's nice, that's good. अगर एक डे प्रिपरेशन करके भी आप 81 ले आए तो सी, नाउ दिस इज अ मैसेज फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स जो कह रहे हैं कि अभी तक हमने फ्रेंच पढ़ना स्टार्ट नहीं करा। अगर आपने ये 2 दिन अच्छे से मेहनत कर ली, you'll easily clear the exam. See, Ridhima, sir, when are we supposed to use don or ducal? Don, verbal phrases, ducal, prepositional phrases. Okay, don हम पोजेशन के केस में भी यूज करते हैं, राइट? जब एडजेक्टिव पोजेसिव वाला नाउन दे रखा है तब भी मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द टाइम्स वी आर यूजिंग डोंट ओनली। ओके, donc quoi donc alors dit que je suis ton fan? Okay, okay, thank you. Can you tell me some trick for dialogue? Already discussed dialogues ka trick in my material dialogue on order. That's a video I uploaded last year. Do check that out. Akshat Verma impact. The gender of English verbs in French is always masculine, right? What do you mean by the gender of English verbs? Please clarify what do you mean by this? Ton convenable que dash tu quand tu seras grand, futur sample आएगा. Que feras-tu? Feras. Que feras-tu quand tu seras grand? Also, humble request, please stop with the questions now because otherwise मैं 11:30 तक complete नहीं कर पाऊंगा. Okay. Il y a une heure, elle dash pour. Okay, il y a une heure, futur proche. Oh, sorry. क्या कह रहा हूँ मैं? It's been an hour. It's been an hour. L dash pour l'examen. Passé récent. It's a question of passé récent. Elle vient d'étudier. Vient, V-I-E-N-T, D apostrophe A-to-D-A, infinitive. Dipanshu Sarkar. Sir, can we be use of the internal choices? Can we be sure? Uh, Given in the sample papers, of course we can be sure, but uh, prepare everything to be on safer side. अगर पूरा सेम हो गया तो nothing better than that, right? Quoi donc alors dit que je suis ton enfant? Thank you. हाँ, chill, सार्थक chill. Ton convenable que feras-tu quand tu seras grand? Quoi? हे भगवान. How do I know which tense I use. I always get confused. Indicators. Gauri Patel, watch my indicators का वीडियो 538 और 539 वीडियो नंबर है, और आप वो वाला वीडियो भी देखिए मेरा डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट का कॉन्सेप्ट रिविजन लास्ट ईयर मैंने अपलोड करा था, ये दो वीडियोस देख लो. अरे ही विल रीड, ही इज बिहाइंड. हाँ जी. Tom Formidable Cafe, tu con tu sera grand. Good morning, sir. Are the internal choices given in the sample confirmed in the sample paper? Ideally, yes, but we never know for slight changes in one or two questions. सर कॉम्प्रिहेंशन कहाँ से प्रैक्टिस करूँ? प्रैक्टिस सैम्पल पेपर, प्रीवियस सैम्पल पेपर्स के. आप कॉम्प्रिहेंशन तो जितने मर्जी चाहो उतने कर सकते हो, जितने मर्जी पुराने आप कर सकते हो. कॉम्प्रिहेंशन का पैटर्न pretty much सेम ही रहता है. ब्रेव फोर क्वेश्चंस आर क्वाइट कंफ्यूजिंग. क्यों? जो चीज आपको पता है या जो टेक्स्ट में दे रखी है, अगर उसका ऑपोजिट आपको क्वेश्चन में दिया है तो वो फॉल्स हो गया, और अगर वही सेम चीज दिया तो फ्रे हो गया. सो हाउ मेनी लेटर्स आर देयर? सी, three letters you will get in your question in your question paper, but two to three letters possible questions are there. Neha Radha Ramkumar. Go through my video on important letter writing questions. It's a video uploaded last year. Please go through that. Legend Shaizad. Guys, I analyzed and solved the grammar questions of last 7 days. All are same to same choices. Yes. Oh, that's great. That's great. Thank you. Thank you for doing this. Kartika, Bhaiya studied from you last year. Oh my god, that's amazing. Kartika, amazing. Really glad to know that. अरे इतने सारे questions हो गए भगवान. वेट. हाँ ठीक है. दीपांशु okay, पंकज कुमार सिंह. राम 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 राम. दीपांशु okay. Neha Radha Ramkumar sir, how many already answered? So comprehension कहाँ से already answered. Kartika, can you please give tips for dialogue arrangement? Okay, Kartika, please answer to this. Dipansha Sharkar, welcome. So how many letters are there? Answered. What should we do for section B? एक लेटर है, वो तो करना ही है. मैसेज राइटिंग आंख बंद करके करना ही है. उन दो में से आप कोई एक कर सकते हो जो आपको इजी लगे. Completing the story and dialogue में से. Tom Convenable, Ferra tu con tu sera grand. Sir comprehension कहाँ से? Answered. सर आप बहुत अच्छा पढ़ाते हो, थैंक यू. अदरव्य गोयल सर कॉम्पिटिशन कहाँ से प्रैक्टिस करूँ? आंसर्ड. सर आप बहुत अच्छा, थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू उमेश, थैंक यू थैंक यू. टॉपर में आप लोग करती हूँ, अरे आंसर कर तो दिया. आई नो आई एम गोइंग, आई एम वेरी बिहाइंड, वेरी मच बिहाइंड. सर कॉम्प्रिहेंशन कहाँ से प्रैक्टिस करूँ? रेऊ फॉर क्वेश्चन और sample papers, CBSE sample papers, dialogue engagement, it should just make sense. You should, correct, correct. But Kartika, कभी कभार हमारा क्वेश्चन में बोंजूर भी नहीं रहता. कभी कभार ऐसे क्वेश्चन भी बन जाते हैं, तो उसमें ध्यान रखना होगा. राइट. अदरवाइज तो बोंजूर वाला फर्स्ट डायलॉग है और ओ रवुआर एंड बोंजूरने वाला सेकंड डायलॉग है. राइट. एडजेक्टिव पोजेसिव. How to do it? Okay, give me 2 minutes. Also, 10 minutes में this thing is ending. Okay, live stream. Please stop with the comments. बाकी comments आप YouTube में videos में डालिए. अभी नहीं. 11:30 end करना है. It's about to be 2 hours. Pronoun possessive, how to do it? Okay. Adjective possessive, pronoun possessive. Blank के बाद pronoun है, sorry, blank के बाद noun है, adjective. Blank के बाद noun नहीं है, pronoun. Cool. Adjective possessive, चार्ट लर्न करिए. चार्ट अभी डिस्कस नहीं करा, प्रॉपर चार्ट है. दो वे से हम आइडेंटिफाई करेंगे. पहले हम देखेंगे कि पोजेसर कौन है. हु इज द पोजेसर? जो ट्यू इल मतलब कौन सा पोजेसर है. फिर उसके कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग 3-4 ऑप्शंस खुल जाएंगे. मोमा में तो ताते, अगर ट्यू पोजेसर है तो ट्यू ताते, तो सॉरी, तो ताते 3 ऑप्शन. देन आप देखोगे कि जो नाउन के लिए हम यूज करें एडजेक्टिव, उसका नेचर क्या है. अगर मैस्कुलिन सिंगुलर है तो, फेमिनिन सिंगुलर है तो ता, अगर प्लूरल है तो ते. सिमिलरली प्रोनो पोजेसिव में भी हम दो चीजें देखेंगे. पहला पोजेसर. पोजेसर के बेसिस पे हम डिसाइड करेंगे कि कौन से में से हम चूज करेंगे. अगर पोजेसर ज है, सो ल मिया, ला मियन, ले मिया, ले मियन. राइट. अब फिर हमें देखना पड़ेगा कि ऑब्जेक्ट जिसके लिए हम प्रोनाउन यूज कर रहे हैं, या नाउन जिसके लिए हम प्रोनाउन यूज कर रहे हैं, उसका नेचर क्या है. फेमिनिन सिंगुलर है, फेमिनिन प्लूरल है, मैस्कुलिन सिंगुलर है, फेमिनिन प्लूरल है. दैट्स ऑल. Dialogue the arrangement, it should be just makes huh. We have to learn a line, another. Leave a line after date in message. नीटनेस के लिए छोड़ सकते हो बट नॉट रियली कंपलसरी। हाँ, एक लाइन में डेट लिखा, फिर उसके नीचे वाले लाइन में आपने दूसरे साइड में मार्जिन लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में फिर आपने ओपनिंग सैल्यूटेशन कर दिया। अनुभव, I'm finding problem in understand the synonym, antonym, identify demonstration, conjunction, etc. लेजेंड शाही साहब, उसके लिए आपको ये बेसिक्स थोड़े से लर्न करने पड़ेंगे। यू शुड बी अवेयर ऑफ कि कंजंक्शंस कैसे कैसे होते हैं, जैसे डोंक, may, etc., etc. Conjunction, then antonym, synonym, opposite words, synonym, आपने कुछ बेसिक बेसिक आपने लर्न कर लिया तो आपको आइडिया लग जाएगा। अक्षत वर्मा, आई मेंट वर्ड्स। अक्षत वर्मा, वो डायलॉग, can you please, I wait, I am not sure what you are going to ask. What are you asking? अरे बाबा रे, हाँ, do we have to leave? हाँ, okay, okay. And getting to the gender of noun is Jay Parval, it's about all about practice, huh? It's all about practice. Like it's been a couple of years that you have been learning French, given that you're in class 10th, right? So you should, a class 10 student is expected to be aware of the gender and how to identify the gender of the noun, right? Just take look into the glossary of each chapter. Okay, right, right. That would also help. I wanted to ask in letter, can we write share army? If it's a question of, okay, हाँ, अगर आप question है agree unilateral autonomy, then write share army. It will give an impression to the examiner that, okay, you understood the question, right? And indicators for identifying pronoun, relative, compose, preposition are indicators for compose, and absence of preposition are indicators for sample. Sir, I have learned these letters because in exam we cannot write anyone's name. Correct. Correct, Adavya. You can go for a share army. But if it's write a letter to our parents, then share mama, share papa, share parent. Right. I want to ask in letter when we do salutation like Shane school, I used to write with my नहीं friend का नाम नहीं लिखना, XYZ लिखो या फिर सीधा आर्मी लिखो अगर आर्मी को लेटर लिखना है। मोन्टो मुआते फोटो आजों, क्या करना है इसमें? अगर ये प्रोनो रिलेटिव का क्वेश्चन है, also, please stop with the comments, guys. Stop with the comments now. अब बाकी कमेंट सीधा यूट्यूब में बाकी वीडियोस के उसमें आए अभी 11:30 आई नीड टू एंड विद द स्ट्रीम ना। मोन्टे मुआ ते फोटो आ जाओ। देखिए अगर ते फोटो और आ जाओ ये दोनों आपको प्रोनो, आई एम अज्यूमिंग ये प्रोनो पर्सनल का क्वेश्चन है। सो मोन्टे मुआ ले लुई, डैम थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लेक्स हो गया मेरे अकॉर्डिंग, इट शुड बी दिस मोन्टे मुआ ले लुई। Seems a bit weird, but yeah, that makes sense to me. I wanted to ask, ये answered. Majority marks जाने के chances ग्रामर में सबसे ज्यादा चांसेस ग्रामर में ही रहते हैं, राइट? क्योंकि बट स्टूडेंट्स कई बार माइनर एरर्स की वजह से हाफ मार्क कुछ कुछ पार्ट्स में खो बैठते हैं। ग्रामर बाकी सेक्शंस आर द मोस्ट स्कोरिंग वंस। Hello, sir. In the pronominative sample or composite, will we have preposition for simply for preposition for sample like Aki is also there. I mean, I is there to Aki भी use कर सकता है if it's for a person or something of that sort. Aki, but आपको फिर देखना पड़ेगा ना. You should be aware that how to use Aki, right? Education system of France and India, political system, book review, job, health. ठीक है, आप एक हॉबीज का भी लुआजीर पैफे का भी कर सकते हो, शाखा से गू में से। और मीडिया में से अगर कोई लेटर का क्वेश्चन, अब मैंने वो आप लेटर राइटिंग का वो वीडियो देख लें, इंपॉर्टेंट लेटर राइटिंग क्वेश्चंस जो जो आपने नहीं करे वो भी प्रिपेयर कर जाइए। अक्षत वर्मा भाई, just elaborating a previous doubt, if I wanted to say to higher secondary school, we assume these foreign words gender to be masculine, right? So we do, oh, okay, oh, now I understood. हाँ, सही है, correct. Now I understood. From the personal placement of Louis. Louis will be after Mua, no? Montemua Louis. Wait, wait, ये सेंटेंस थोड़ा सा गलत, ये सेंटेंस नहीं 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 नहीं। Montemua te photo a Louis. Show me your photos to Jean. There's something wrong. There's something wrong in this statement. Please correct it. show me your photos to Jean. Not making sense. Now, या तो मोंटो मुआ ते फोटो होगा या फिर मोंटो लुई ते फोटो होगा. Right? Mua is extra. In interrogative, how do we understand when we have two? Preferably go for inversion. आंसर की में यूजुअली इन्वर्जन होता है, अदरवाइज एस्कर आप कब यूज करोगे जब आंसर वी या नो में हो, तब आप एस्कर यूज करो. व्हेन वेयर कैन वी लर्न वोकैबुलरी? जूप इट्स नॉट द टाइम टू स्टार्ट लर्निंग वोकैबुलरी एज सच. ठीक है, जितना तो वोकैबुलरी आपके बुक में है वो आप पढ़ जाइए. 50 और 80 इन प्रीबोर्ड, ओके, नॉट अ बैड स्कोर. प्रीबोर्ड में यूजुअली चेकिंग भी थोड़ी सी स्ट्रिक्ट की जाती है. ठीक है, सो यू कैन एम फॉर एटलीस्ट 65 आउट ऑफ 80 इन योर एग्जाम. What about the date and place in letter? Place, date. Sorry, date, place. Right hand side, top. How to do completed text? Practice, practice, practice from the previous sample papers. Any important letter? No, I'm not going to comment on the important letters because कुछ भी आ सकता है. Guys, stop with the comments now. Uh, Date and place. How to do completed text? Sample paper में से practice करिए जितने questions हो सके. Any important letter which are like guaranteed to come, I can't comment on it. This is for plastic paper. Okay. 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 Then Montemua Louis is fine. Montemua Louis te photo. This is fine. Agar if you are saying it's a question from past year, then Montemua Louis will be the only thing that I can think of. So what is indication for futur proche? Dans quelques minutes, in within some minutes, dans 5 minutes, dans 10 minutes, dans un moment, in a moment, etc. I am practicing grammar with set to write and comprehension. ठीक है, it's fine. Both are good. Like can we write any place or date? डेट तो यूजुअल देखिए, अगर डेट आपका एग्जाम डेट ही लिखिए और प्लेस अपना ही लिख लीजिए. हाँ, बट अगर आपको क्वेश्चन है जैसे यू आर इन पेरिस और समथिंग, then you need to write Paris. If the question is like you describe something like your summer vacations, then the date has to be different, right? So उसके according date and time change हो जाएगा. Culture civilization together with से करा है, but फिर भी आप contusion से भी पढ़िए क्योंकि जरूरी नहीं कि each and everything coherent हो. How to arrange dialogue rearranging? Anup, please go to my that video. Batala dialogue on order tips uploaded last year. एक मैं इस बार भी try करूँगा, आज ही upload करने का आज रात तक. Also, guys, I am putting a halt to this live stream. Thank you so much for coming. 1 hour 46 minutes हो गया. Also, so yeah, let's put a halt, huh? Okay. Bye everyone. जिनके जितने भी doubts है, please, please, please आप yeah, bye, 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 bye. Anu, please try to understand. I would have to go. Abhi, I need to get ready for my. You can text on. Yeah, Anup, you can text on any of my videos. मैं other platform, Instagram. You may text on this. Otherwise, YouTube में भी आप किसी भी वीडियो में भी कमेंट कर दो, मैं हर एक में रिप्लाई करूंगा. ठीक है. I will prefer YouTube only because वहाँ पर फिर बाकी स्टूडेंट्स के साथ भी एक साथ डाउट्स क्लियर हो जाएंगे. ठीक है. So yeah, let's put a halt here. So yeah, bye everyone. Most probably I'll try to upload this video in. I don't know how to upload it, but I'll try to upload it. Okay, the live stream. Okay then. Bye. Bye everyone. What's this? Oh, it's share screen, it's mute, it's share. Okay, so you're welcome, guys. All the best for your paper. Also, एक last message कह रहा हूँ. Okay, okay, wait. I'm not going anywhere for the next 2 minutes. Okay, raise a hand or you react if you're gonna say a permanent bye-bye once your exam is done. As in like every time during the exam season I gain like 200 subscribers, and the day exam is over, -100 straight away, -100. I'm like भाई तुम लोगों की हेल्प करी है तो मेरा भी थोड़ा सा हेल्प कर दो. स्मॉल क्रिएटर्स का तो एक एलिमेंट ऑफ the channel is very precious, huh? So please stay connected. I mean, I don't want you to, if you are not continuing with French, I don't want to forcefully watch my videos. But अगर आप subscription रख भी लेते हो, so 2 दिन बाद फ्रेंच खत्म भाई, आज़ादी मिल रही है फ्रेंच से. But there are many students like मैं अभी भी फ्रेंच पढ़ रहा हूँ. I'm preparing for my diploma, right? So there are many students who continue French after 12th as after 10th and after 12th as well. Where do you live? I live in Delhi. 11 में फ्रेंच पढ़ूंगा क्या बात है आपने स्कूल टीचर से बात कर ली क्योंकि कई ओके डेल्फ डेल्फ दूंगा परफेक्ट दैट्स गुड अदफिया मैं भी अभी डेल्फ B2 का ही प्रिपरेशन कर रहा हूँ आई हैव क्लियर्ड अप टू डेल्फ B1 so I just want to thank you so much you're welcome guys will pre-boards be easy in French pre-boards से usually easy होना चाहिए difficulty level exact same as sample paper thank you people Chalo. Mohammed Hussaif, tips please. Watch my tips in French. I uploaded it last year. 19th November या 18th 18 19 Feb या 18 Feb को एक अपलोड करा था 2022 22 22 23 में ठीक है तो आप वो वीडियो देख लीजिए वो कर लो संकी लौंडा नहीं अच्छा नरक में जाएगा चलिए देखी जाएगी कौन नरक में जाएगा उसका तो देखिए आई एम नो वन टू कमेंट ऑन दिस ठीक है नरक में कौन जाएगा स्वर्ग में कौन जाएगा ये सब ऊपर वाले का वो है ठीक है तो जो ऊपर वाले की इच्छा वो होगा है ना इट्स ऑल अबाउट डेस्टिनी एनीवेज तो चलिए फिर लेट्स एंड दिस स्ट्रीम बाय पीपल इट वाज लवली आई मीन लाइफ का एक्सपीरियंस बहुत अच्छा रहा इट वाज माय फर्स्ट टाइम डूइंग इट सो as for the whole here, say to Pushudi, that's all for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Learn French with Anubhav. And if you have any doubts or suggestion, you may write it in the comment section below. Tips for section B, comment it on a video, I'll give you. सारे आंसर्स अब रिप्लाई मैं कमेंट यूट्यूब कमेंट्स में करूंगा अभी नहीं लाइव 2 घंटे का हो गया है प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड physically exhausted I'm also exhausted now so just write in the chat au revoir n'oubliez pas que la langue française est l'amour. Bye. Take care, people.